Hi everyone, welcome to Mini Sunshine. I've wanted to start a collection channel for BTS stuff for quite a while now, and I was really just too nervous to be honest with you. I'm very new to collecting, and I really started with no idea about what I was doing. I would love to say that I'm confident and I know what I'm doing, but that would be a lie. So we just decided to get started anyways. Today we're gonna do just a quick little flip through of my Korean album binder. I thought it was a nice way to start, so hopefully you'll enjoy this. Let me get my binder. Here we go. It's a little big, I know. It's not the kind of binder most people use. This is a legal size binder from Binder Tech. It's a bit of a beefy boy, but I use pretty big pages inside, so it's proved itself pretty useful over time. Alright, so I do have these sheet lifters in front of each section. It just makes flipping a little bit easier when you have something sturdy. I do also have these little dividers for each era in front of each section. I need to fill in the tabs, sorry. They're nothing fancy, I've just been decorating them myself as I go. What I've been doing actually is just taking all of the spare albums that I buy for pulls, so not the first album that I purchase, obviously, for each one, but I just rip out pages that I like and I'm using them for decoration, for scrapbooking, etc. It's nothing crazy, so anywho, school trilogy. We do have Hip Hop Monster here, so we have the Too Cool for School postcard and these stickers from School of Affair. Just some black cardstock underneath so it's not too see-through. And then we're on to PCs. So I do have this Oh Are You Late To album filler up top. You'll see this on each of my pages. I basically just bought like a digital download bundle of binder fillers from an Etsy seller and kind of combined things into how I like and put them in these little sleeves after I had them sent off to a business card creation company. They turned out pretty nicely, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like them, I'm pretty fond. Not fond of these 9 pockets though, not gonna lie about that either. They're side loading, which is great, but as you can see, the things slide around inside of them. I've tried like 9 different brands of 9 pages. I don't know. It's just a mess. I have one more to try, so we'll see if I switch everything out later. Anywho, I pulled Jenny. I bought the others. Obviously, you get the group card with a pull, but I'm missing quite a few. I'll get them in time. I'm not in a rush. School of Affair is very blank. Obviously, I'm not in a rush here either. I do plan on collecting both, as you can see, arms in, arms out. I purchased Hobie from Mercari Japan, and I pulled Tay myself. Again, I'll eventually collect all of these, but I'm not in a super big hurry. I do plan to pull most of them myself if I can. I really prefer to pull cards as much as possible, but School of Affair Special Edition, on the other hand, I'm struggling with. So, oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just too much. I'm so sorry. Youngles I've pulled twice. I have decided for the rest, I'm probably just going to buy them third party. The album is harder to find where I live right now, and honestly, it's just so expensive. So I'm probably just going to get the most bang for my buck and buy these third party. Dark and Wild. Here's something new. So same digital artist bundle, or digital art bundle that I have bought for the binder fillers for album art came with these little signature pieces. So I went ahead and put a logo on the back of these also, and had a bunch of these made for any cards that I have purchased and I'm waiting on. Or if I pulled them myself and I'm just waiting to put them away, I just put this in there. It's just a nice little reminder to me that I went ahead and already have this locked down, so I don't make any double buys. Mistakes have been made in the past, so we are learning. Oh my gosh, I just can't. Anyways. Okay. We'll just move along. It's fine. Group cards. I do have all 3. I didn't know how else to organize these, so this is what we got. And that is the end of an era. Alrighty, and then underneath this next sheet lifter here, we do have a blank section. I've ordered some albums from Weverse. I didn't have any spares from this era, so I'm really excited to get some pulls and then decorate this page. So let's take a look at what I do have. I pulled Ginny for one of my pulls from the Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1. I'm missing the rest of the Hyun line, unfortunately. I caved and bought Jimin from Mercari Japan, and I pulled Tay myself. I also bought the group card because I'm weak, and I'm missing Cookie. But I don't know, these are honestly, they're pretty high priority for me because they're just gorgeous. Like, look at how cute all of this is, and you get 9 pictures in one. I'm a big fan of getting, you know, as many pictures as humanly possible, and the group is gorgeous. Like, look at Jin. He's stunning. I don't know, I just love these cards. They're gorgeous. This is an exciting section. That's not exciting, please stop. I'm almost done with it. Look at that. I do have Jin and Suga on the way. I'll be all done. I'm also such a sucker for the hair colors, just in this whole era, to be honest with you. They're just so pretty, and like the jackets look so cozy. Tay is smoldering. I absolutely can't with him. Don't look for too long. So moving on to Young Forever, I put dope cards in front. I really love these cards, but they're so expensive. So I did go ahead and buy Suga, Jimin in the group. My goodness. I look at the rest just if I find good deals. I just look at how beautiful they are. You really just have to kind of be in awe of this era. This was a great concept. I do kind of wish that I could see Hobie more. The elevator kind of cuts him off. I just wish I could like push him forward a little, but it's fine. So anywho, I'll get the rest eventually. That will be a glorious day. The Young Forever cards, I do have our little Junie and Hobie. I'm missing Jinny and Suga, obviously. I do have Jimin and Tay. I'm missing Cookie, and I do have the group card. Again, so soft for this whole concept. They absolutely look adorable. Look at those flower cup hands. So cute. And all their little faces, I just want to squish them. They're so young looking here, but it's just a super cute concept. And that's the wrap of the era. So next we have Wings, as you can see here. You'll notice that I did not take pictures from the actual Wings album here for this era. That's because they're all very small, and I really just needed something bigger with OT7 all on one page. I do prefer to have OT7 on the front, so that's why I picked this. But anywho, moving along, we have the pictures from Wings. So these are so cute. I absolutely in love. Like, look at these flowers, gorgeous. Yoongi, Yoongles with his sparkles, I can't. We got some bread cheekies on Hobie and Junie, so adorable. And then we got the Maknae line just absolutely trying to murder us over here. So adorable. I can't with Tay. Turn that smolder off, sir. That's not okay. Group photo, always gorgeous. This is probably one of my favorite group photos, to be honest with you. I absolutely am in love with this entire concept. So good. And then we're just getting further into the mess here. You Never Walk Alone. I do have the last 2 on order. Super excited. Oh my gosh. But this is such a cute concept. Like, Grapemon, I am the biggest Grapemon fan. I will die on that hill. I can't. And I love the concept where they're all just holding their face. I love a look that's cohesive. So cute. This is probably one of my favorite group cards also. I'm probably going to say that a lot, to be honest with you. But such a good look overall. And that's the end of that quick era. Alright, moving right into Love Yourself era. I don't love what I did with this page, so we're probably going to redo it. Let's just move on along. You'll notice that I have quite a few blank spaces throughout this entire era. It's not that I don't want these cards, it's just they're not in my local stores. So I'd have to order the albums most of the time for really all 3. So we'll just get there eventually. But anywho, so we're on to Love Yourself Her. This is version L. I like this concept. It's soft, it's pretty. I do have a duplicate of Jimin here. Let me pull it out and show you. It is official. All the ones I put down here are official. They're just dupes that I've pulled or purchased on accident, and then pulled later. I do keep track of words of which ones I pulled versus which ones I buy. And for dupes that I pull, I just don't have any army friends. I don't have anyone to sell or trade with. I don't know how to sell and trade just by myself. Maybe one day I'll make army friends, I hope. Moving on to version O, I just need these 2 more and then I'll be done. I'm so excited. It's a beautiful concept. Most people love this one. I'm no different. I think it's just so gorgeous. I did purchase a lenticular, so that is on the way, very exciting. And then I just need to get my last two, Junie and Jenny, and I'll be all set with this one. Version V, it's so blank, but I do have a gorgeous Youngles and Junie. I'm missing the rest, and I do have a duplicate of Junie. Again, this version's just not in my local stores very often. Same thing for version E, I only have JK and Junie. Again, I haven't seen this version much, so I'll get the rest as I can. Tear is absolutely one of my favorite overall album concepts. All four are a hit for me. I have JK on the way, and I'll be all done with this page. I just love how sun-kissed they look. The golden lighting is amazing. They all look so flawless, so gorgeous. I'm so in love with this concept. If you had put me in a room and told me to pick one page with this binder that I could walk out with, this honestly might be the page, just because I love it so much. On to version O. It's empty, not because I don't want it, but because I can't find this version in stores. I have a spare of Yoongi, and I'm missing the rest here, besides Jimin and Youngles. Version U is a little bit more filled out. I'm only missing these three, and I do have 4 members here. I'm hoping to get the other 3 pretty shortly. I'll be all wrapped up. Page R is exciting. I have 2 on the way. I do have a lenticular, and I'll be all done. The lenticular, I honestly love. I don't necessarily love the thicker quality cards always, but I'm still a pretty big fan. I like that it's nice and sturdy. From what I understand, the other ones are kind of thinner for Love Yourself, and this one's one of the thicker ones. I don't love this sleeve doesn't cover it all the way, but it's okay since I do double sleeve it for a colored background. I still think it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's very, very cute. But almost done with this set, 2 on the way, and then I'll wrap it up. So very exciting. Answer is very empty. It's also just not in my store very often, kind of like some of the ones in Her. It's also just not my favorite concept overall. I'm not the biggest fan of most of the concepts for these versions, so I'm just not in the biggest rush. Not really a priority for me right now, but I will get them all eventually because I do still want to OT7 all of them. Version E, again I only have 2 here, very blank. Version L, at least I have 3, so a couple more. This page doesn't look as desolate. And version F, I do have a lenticular on the way, so very exciting there. And I'm only missing 3 here, so this page looks a little bit more filled in at least, so not too shabby. I do think this one's pretty cute, so hopefully I can finish this soon. And then we'll move on along. So the page for Map of the Soul is pretty blank, obviously, just haven't decorated yet. Starting with Persona version 1, I do have a little Youngles on the way, so that's great. I'm a big fan of this page. I love the double pictures, so gorgeous. I think they're so cute. Literally all of them are gorgeous, so I'm very excited to finish this one up. I'm working on that soon. Version 2, I do have 4 members here. I have a duplicate of Jungkook, and I am missing just a couple more, so I will get those eventually as well. I do like this page quite a bit also, so I hope to get it soon. Version 3, I do have Suga on the way, so that's exciting. I am missing Junie. I got ripped off. I got scammed. I think someone used a fake picture, or like a picture of a real card in a posting, and then sent me a fake. The quality was terrible, so I need to rebuy. I do have a spare of Jimin. I'm missing Youngles here. I purchased it, but it fell through. They thought they had it in stock, but they didn't, so I just need to rebuy it. And I do have another spare here. I actually have more put away also. I've pulled a lot for this particular album. Moving on to Map of the Soul 7, I do have Youngles on the way, and then I'll be all done with this set. Very exciting. I love when a page comes together. It's my favorite thing. And you know what? A lot of people say that I've seen, they don't like this concept very much. It's not their fave. I think it's so cute though. I'm a big fan. Just gonna go on record. I'm missing a lot here. I, for some reason, cannot find version 2 in stores near me. It's so strange, but it's fine. I have the group, I have 2 members, and I'm missing the rest. version 3, a little more filled out here, so not too shabby. I do have a spare of a dupe I've pulled, and I'm missing 3 more, so we're getting close. Lastly, version 4, kind of a similar build out here. I am missing several members, and I do have 3 members and one of the group cards, so not too bad. And that wraps that up. Next is going to be the B era. It's blank, but I did already cut out a little picture. I just need to kind of arrange it on the page and glue it all down. Up front, I do have the deluxe edition, all of the photo cards that came with it. I'm considering moving the Polaroid and putting an album cover piece there, so I might do that soon. I do really like these pictures, though. I think they're super cute. And we have the Essential Edition. I'm thinking over here is where I'd put the other Polaroid if I did move it from the first page, so we'll see. I'm considering it. I think I'm going to do it. I probably will. These are the kind of one-off random cards, also from the Essential Edition. I do have Junies on the way. I still am missing these other 2, though, so eventually I'll get those, and then I'll be all complete with this set. I don't have colorful backings on this one yet. I just couldn't decide what color to use, so we'll see what I do. This is a Weaver's pre-order benefit, the little keychain one. I had an extra of Hobie. I got him in a set, so I also have Jimin's, but he's still in the keychain. I did take him out to sleeve him, and then just put him back in. I don't know if I'm going to get everybody's or just make this into like a lucky draw and pre-order benefit page. I'm not really sure yet, so we'll see how it goes. They're just kind of expensive. I mean, not that lucky draws aren't, but anyways, on to the next era. Blank, once again, still needs to be filled in, but we'll get there eventually. This is technically the Dynamite trilogy, I think it's known as, but basically, this is going to be a really pretty full section comparatively, just because this is the first time that I was actually around to pre-order and buy these albums. So I discovered a couple of BTS songs from the B era initially, and just fell in love, and I pre-ordered a bunch of things for Butter when I found out that it was about to release. So I got one of each, Peaches and Cream from the US shop, and then a set from Global for the pre-order benefits, because I had fear of missing out, as you do, and the rest is history. It's all downhill from there, or uphill, depending on how you look at it, if you're my bank account or my mental health. But I'm so in love with both these sets. This one especially, Jimin is the first card that I pulled. The Cream is the version I opened first, and his card was inside. So my first ever photo card is this one. It's precious to me just because of that. Super special. I'm also actually a pretty big fan of these, which is surprising to me because I usually don't like very bold colors. Next is the Weaver's pre-order benefit cards. That kind of came if you got that set in those little tins, you know. So I think these were all super gorgeous also. I'm a really big fan of when they take selfies too, so I just knew I had to collect all 7 of these. It was a little bit of a slower process to get these ones because they were a little more pricey. And then the Japan pre-order benefit ones, I only have these 3. I am hoping to get the other 4, but I just love these. The concept is really cool. I loved the wall that they were posing against, and once again, I love that it's kind of like a little selfie. Super cute. So this is like a mix of memories and lucky draws. So I do have the M2U line up top, and then down along the bottom I have Soundwave. Goodness. This is confetti from the Los Angeles concert that I went to, the LA. A room key from the Las Vegas concert I went to. And then lastly, over here, I do have a little freebie that was handed out at the Las Vegas concert. It was just outside the stadium, and I just kept it because it's a really cool memory to me. Really, really cute picture too, but you know, I digress. Goodness gracious. As you can see, I'm not collecting OT7 for M2U and Soundwave. I have Jimin's on the way, and I did get Hobie's. This one, however, I absolutely loved and absolutely had to get OT7 for. So I just love how soft it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. The back as the album cover, and then my 3 members I already have, so precious. The last 4 are on the way, and I cannot wait to get them in. I am so excited to complete this set. It's going to be so exciting to finish this page. It's going to be so gorgeous. Like, look at Hobie with his little flower. It's just so cute. I just want to, like, I don't know, give him a little boop. And then we have Junie up here looking so adorable with that little wink. Ugh, I'm just such a sucker for this kind of soft look. But that's the end of Butter and the Dynamite trilogy. So I went ahead and made like a mock section for proof. I don't know if it should go in the previous era Dynamite trilogy or not, but you know, just in case. This video will come out probably after proof is released, but that's all right. I'm filming it just before it releases, and you know, editing takes time. So I went ahead and just took pictures off of the Weverse announcement for what all the inclusions would be and made all these backing pieces. And then I just figured I would fill them all in with whatever correlates. So I really do hope that the backs are high quality enough when I get everything lined up, but I think it'll probably be okay. So I'm just gonna flip through these casually real quick. You know, nothing super interesting, just the backings right now. And then at the very end, I'm thinking of moving this to a separate little, like, smaller binder, a little 2-inch binder. But these are all the larger inclusions that came in the albums themselves. So, you know, all the notes, the little standees, little pop-up things. So just a quick flip through here. I got kind of lazy with these. I haven't put cardstock behind all the rest of these, as you can see. And I used to use these Ultra Pro pockets, and I've since migrated away from those. I just haven't switched them out. So notes, notes, and more notes. Nothing too fancy here. And then once I move them into the other binder, I'll go ahead and just switch them out for better pockets as well. I do have, you know, a little Sandy here from the Love Yourself era. I do have a little film strip from Persona, and then the postcards as well. Junie is the only one that I wasn't able to pull myself. I did have to buy his. We have Not the Soul 7 little postcard down here. I just thought it would round it out nicely. Some of the larger things from Butter back here as well. So the Polaroid, as you can see. I need to put cardstock here, sorry. Just a little message card thing. And then I did unfold all of these, so they were, you know, laid out real nice, and you could see both the front and the back if you flip. This is probably one of the only times you can see the backs on my binders. And then I just wrapped it up with another little Butter and a little Polaroid. And then we moved into the little film strips. I only have 4. I pulled Jungkook myself, and then I bought the rest. I am hoping to buy the other remaining 3. I'm just not there yet. Little standee pop-up guys from Butter. I just flattened them out. And then back here is where I put all of the pages for the things that come in proof. So I'm hoping that this will all fit all the things. Maybe the discography guide, the little triptychs, you know, the various postcards, just all of the things. So hopefully they fit. If not, I'll just rearrange and they'll be fine. And that wraps up my OT7 Korean album binder. I do have several other binders. My collection is not just this, so I do hope to show those very soon. As you could probably guess from my channel name and my Butter Lucky Draw page, those other binders do focus on 2 members, Hopi and Jimin, because unfortunately I am no millionaire and I cannot afford to do OT7 for things like Blu-ray and DVD and just all the other things as much as I would really love to. So I picked Hobi and Jimin to start with because they were just the 2 I was softest for. But you will definitely see some absolute clownery, then that I do have a couple other members hidden in that binder, or those binders as well. I really thank you for joining me today. As I mentioned, I don't have ARMY friends, and I just wanted to share my collection with people who are interested. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!